Hello friends, today we'll see how to make from breakfast to dinner different items with dal. So now I have taken here tur dal and chenna dal. So now I am going to soak these two dals. I am going to take equal measurement, that is 1 cup of tur dal and 1 cup of chenna dal. Combine both in a vessel. Now I will wash this and then I will soak this for 2 hours. So it's been 2 hours now. And chana dal, I have red chilies here and then I have little soft. So I'm going to grind these without adding any water into a coarse mixture. So I will do that first and then I will show you. Now we have grinded the mixture. We are going to steam them. So I will switch on the gas, the pressure cooker on, and I have water in it. In the meantime, we will add salt to this grinded paste and we will start making balls. So now the balls are ready, the water is boiling, so we will steam them for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, we'll see. We have steamed the balls. Now I'm going to add this to a mixer grinder and I'm going to do a pulse for 1 or 2 times so that it becomes a coarse powder. So now the mixture is ready. So we'll start preparing the paratha now. So I'm going to roll this in a small size and then we will start adding the dal in the middle. And then we'll make a ball out of it. So now we will roll the paratha again with the dal inside. So I kept the tawa on. Keep it in a medium flame. Even if it comes out here and there, it is okay. So once the tawa becomes hot, we can start cooking the paratha. And apply ghee on the sides and cook it in a medium flame. So now your dal paratha is ready. You can have it with curd or pickle. Enjoy. So the second recipe that we are going to see today will be beans parupusli. So we have taken the same dal, little bit of the dal, and with that I have taken red chilli, salt, beans. Now I will grind this dal with red chillies first and I will cut the beans also into small pieces. Then we will see. So now we have grinded the dals. I have added the salt also. Now we will make balls out of this and we will steam them. So I have a greased idli plate here and I have the small idli plate. So I am making the balls and then keeping it, and in between and having the pressure cooker with water in it. I will switch on the gas so that the water will start boiling. So now all the balls are ready. So now the water is boiling. So we will steam this for 10 minutes so that the dal will cook nicely. So once it's done, I will show you. So now it's been 10 minutes. The dals are cooked nicely. We will now take it out and we will allow it to cool down so that we can crumble them later. We will keep it aside so that it cools down. Now we will start making the usli. So for that I have mustard and urad dal, curry leaves, hing and beans. So now we will start frying the beans first. Now we will add little oil to the pan. Then we will add the mustard and urad dal. Then we will add the curry leaves and the hing. Saute them. Once the urad dal turns light brown in color, we can add the beans. So now you will add the beans. And you will keep the flame in low so that the beans will cook. So now we will start crumbling the balls. So like this I will do all the balls. So now we have crumbled the balls actually. So what if you want them to be fine powder, what you can do is you can put it in a mixer jar, do one pulse, so everything will be of a fine powder. So now we are cooking the beans. So to that we will add this dal mixture. So already the dal has some salt. So just for the vegetables you will add little bit of salt. And we will cook it for another 10 minutes. So now your parupu usli is ready. Like this you can make it with other vegetables also. Today I made it with beans. You can serve this parupu usli with rice and more kolambu. Thank you. So now we will see the third item, that is parupu urundai more kolambu. So for that we will grind the dal first. So the same dal, chenna dal and tuor dal that we have soaked, I have taken little bit from that without water. Now I will add red chilli. I will add little saunf and little bit ginger. So we will grind this without adding any water first, and then I will show you. So now the mixture has been grinded. As you can see, without adding water I have grinded them coarsely. Now I will add little onion to it. You can also make the dal urundai without onion, but kids love it with onion, so I am adding onion. Then you can add coriander leaves. And if you find that batter is little wet, then we can add little rice flour, otherwise you can skip it. In the meantime I have kept the pressure cooker on with water. I will switch it on the gas. Let the water come to a boil first. In the meantime we will mix this and make balls out of it. We will add salt also, and then we will shape them into small balls. So as you can see, the water is boiling. So I'll keep this inside and we will steam it for 10 minutes. So for making more kolambu, I have these items. Here I have coriander seeds, jeera, rice, coconut, ginger, tur dal, red chilli. I have buttermilk, green chilli, hing, turmeric powder, salt and oil. So first we are going to grind these items, that is coriander, jeera, rice, coconut, ginger, amchur, chilli, both the chillies we are going to make it a paste. So I will do that and then I will show you. So now the paste is ready. So we will add this to buttermilk. Mix it nicely. Add turmeric powder. And also a little bit hing. So now we will see the dal balls are ready. So we will take it out. So the dal balls are ready now. Let it cool for some time. So now we will add salt to this. Mix it nicely. Now I have kept a pan on. I will add little oil to it. So once the oil becomes hot, we will add these balls. Now we'll start adding these balls. We'll saute them for a few minutes. Now we will add this buttermilk mixture and keep the flame in low. You will cook this in a low flame till you can see bubbles all over. The bubbles are coming, so now we will switch off the gas. We will transfer this to a bowl. So now we will do tempering, so that I kept another pan. We'll add little oil. Once the oil becomes hot, we'll add the mustard and urad dal. We'll add the curry leaves and one red chilli. So once the urad dal turns light brown in color, we will add this to the moorkollu. So your Parupu Urundai moorkollu is ready. You can have it with rice and any Parupu usli of your choice. That we'll see with the dal mixture will be a simple snack, that is dal vada. So I have added the dal in the mixer grinder. Now I will add little saunf and little bit of ginger pieces and few red chilies and we will grind this to a coarse mixture without adding any water. So I will grind and then I will show you how it is. For the dal vada, we have the grinded dal mixture. With that I have onions, coriander leaves, rice flour, oil and salt. So we are going to mix the onion to the batter. Then we will add coriander leaves. And we will mix it nicely. In between I will switch on the stove, add oil to the pan so that the oil becomes hot. Add the required amount of oil. Keep it in a medium flame. So now we will add the salt to this mixture. And we will mix it. And if you find the mixture is little wet, then you can add little rice flour. Mix it nicely. We'll wait for the oil. So now we have mixed everything. So once the oil becomes hot, we can start preparing the vada. So before frying, I will prepare the balls and keep ready so that it will be easy for us to shape the vada. So you can divide the batter and you can form the balls. So now the oil will be hot. So now we will start. So you have to press the balls like this so that it forms a small disc shape, and then we will drop it in the oil. Like this I will do everything. So the dal vadas are cooked on both the sides. Now we can remove it, the plate actually. So now your dal vadas are ready. You can have it when it is hot actually, and it's a very good evening snack. Enjoy. So the next item will be a dal kofta curry. So for that again I have taken the same dal mixture, that is tur dal and chana dal. I have red chilies here, and then I have little soft. So I am going to grind these without adding any water into a coarse mixture. So I will do that first and then I will show. Grinded the mixture. We are going to steam them. So I will switch on the gas, the pressure cooker on, and I have water in it. In the meantime, we will add salt to this grinded paste, and we will start making balls. So now the balls are ready, the water is boiling, so we will steam them for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, we will see. For the dal kofta, we will start making the gravy. So here I have tomatoes, onion, ginger garlic, green chilli, and I have powder. So when I am adding, I will tell you what are the powders that I am going to add. Now we will switch on the gas. I switched on the gas and kept a pan. I am adding little oil. First we will add the onions, followed by ginger garlic and green chilies. So we will saute them first till the onion turns light pink in color. And we also add little bit of hing or saffron dust. medium flame. So now we'll add the tomatoes. Now we'll start adding the powders. Now I am adding dhania powder, and then followed by jeera powder, little bit of chili powder because we have already added green chilies. Little bit of turmeric powder, and then we will cook till the tomatoes become mushy. So now the tomatoes are cooked nicely. We will switch off the gas and let it cool down for some time, and then we are going to grind it to a smooth paste. So now we have grinded everything together. So now I will switch on the pan, add some oil. We'll add some oil. We have this cooked kofta here, so we will add this also to the pan. Then you will add the mixed gravy. So now we will add the garam masala, and also we will add salt. Mix it nicely and let this cook for 5 minutes in medium flame. So as you can see, it is cooking. So now we'll add little coriander leaves, chopped coriander leaves, and switch off the gas. And also we'll add a little bit of lemon juice. Mix it nicely. Your dal kofta curry is ready. So your dal kofta is ready. You can serve this with roti or fulka. Thank you.